Welcome back to the Peg+Cat Summer Camp. I am so glad you could join us for day 2 of our summer camp activities. Now this morning I went to go check on my vegetables that we planted in our last video, so our last time together. Did you check on yours? When I did, I watered mine and I was looking to see if I could see anything growing. So make sure that you check on your vegetables or your plants today. You water them if they need to be watered. And you check to see if anything has changed or anything is different. In our last video, we helped Peg, Cat, and the farmer count 100 chickens. There was a lot of chickens that were loose in our last video. Let's see if we can count by tens to 100. We're going to be starting at 0. I have these cards to help us, so you can follow along with Miss Celeste. Ready? 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Today for our video, we are going to need this tree poster. So this is in the resources for the Peg+Cat curriculum. We are going to need this picture of Cat, so you need a picture of Cat. We're going to need a bunch of different wood sticks, however many you have and whatever size you have is fine. We need glue dots if you have them. If not, tape or regular glue will work. You are going to need some cardboard boxes, whatever shape and size you have. This is a lid to a box too, so that works as well. You'll need tape. Any type of animal you have, plastic animals works best, but I have some stuffed animals here with me of every different size. So I have small, medium, and large. A lot of different objects that you don't mind getting wet. So you're going to need just some objects. You will need some pictures of inner tubes, which can also be found in the Peg+Cat Summer Camp resources. You may have to mess around with them. If you don't want to mess around with the sizing of them to print them out, you can just draw them. That's sometimes easiest. We will also need some scrap paper. So just regular scrap paper. You're going to need crayons or markers. I have my bin of crayons. A clear plastic bin, and this is going to be filled with water. Paper towels in case it gets messy. And last but not least, you will need our farm poster because we're going to be adding to it today. Okay, campers, Peg and Cat have a really big problem again. Cat is stuck in a tree. I wonder how we're going to get him down. Adult helpers, now you can pause the video and click on the Where's Cat video link in the description. So Peg and Ramon were able to get Cat down by figuring out how to use objects that they had around them to stack and get to Cat. Well, campers, we have our own really big problem. Our own cat is stuck in a tree. We need to go help him. Here is that silly cat stuck up in a tree. Why do you think he went up there? Maybe he was chasing a bird, or he thought he saw a piece of pie in the sky? I don't know. I don't know why he went up there. But campers, we have a bigger problem. We need to figure out how to get him down from there. Now, think of some ways that we might be able to get him down. You know, sometimes when I'm trying to figure out how to solve a problem, I like to look around me and remember some things that I have around me to see if I can solve that problem using those things. Now, at the beginning of this activity, I remember I had wood sticks. So I'm going to see, I do have some wood sticks with me. So I'm going to see if we can use these to help Cat get down. Maybe we could try to build something with them. Because remember, I also have glue dots, and you might have glue dots, tape, or glue at home. So that way we can stick these popsicle sticks together, or wood sticks together. So I wonder what we could build to help him. Maybe a box? No, I don't think a box would help. I don't think it'd be able to reach. What about a tent? A tent isn't really good for getting people down from places or getting Cat down from a really high tree. What if we built a ladder? A ladder might help. Ladders are really great at helping people get up and down from tall places. So let's try to make a strong, sturdy ladder for Cat to climb down using the wood sticks that we have. Before we do that, though, we're going to need to learn how to make a good ladder. So at this point in time, adult helpers, pause this video and go to the horizontal and vertical video link in the description. There we'll learn how to make a good, strong ladder for Cat to climb down. So what I learned from that video is that horizontal means that an object, like the stick, is going straight across side to side without tilting. So it needs to be straight across just like this. And vertical means that an object goes up and down without tilting. So just like this, straight up and down. What can you see in your house that's vertical and horizontal? I see a vertical line right here. It goes straight up and down, just like my popsicle stick. I see some vertical trees in my yard. Oh, I see my well pump is vertical, straight up and down. I see my rocking chair has horizontal bars on it on the bottom. Oh, and my sliding glass door has both vertical and horizontal lines on it. See what you can find that's vertical and horizontal in your home. Now I'm going to get started on making my ladder. I want to make a good, strong, sturdy ladder so that Cat doesn't fall down or hurt himself when he gets down from the tree. So I'm going to use what I know about vertical and horizontal lines to help me make this ladder. So I'm taking 2 wood sticks on either side, just like Ramon did, and I'm going to put 1 stick in the middle of it. So you're going to end up with something like this. This is what I ended up with. I put glue dots on my horizontal stick so I can attach them to my vertical stick. So here's 1 section of my ladder. Now I need to keep building so that I can reach Cat. So I'm going to add another 2 vertical sticks and put another horizontal stick in the middle, and then keep adding horizontal sticks too. That's how I'm going to make my ladder. So I'm going to get started on making my ladder to see if I can reach Cat and get him out of that tree. And campers, you at home should be making your own ladder too. All right, campers, I just finished my ladder. I hope you were able to finish yours. So this is my ladder, and I ended up using 2 horizontal pieces, because when I first made my ladder, it was really wobbly and it wasn't very strong. So I had to think like an engineer. Engineers are people who build or create things to solve really big problems in life. So you're basically an engineer too. So I had to think, how could I make this stronger? So I added 2 horizontal pieces to my ladder rungs or my ladder bars. So let's test it out and see if this will help with Cat. Oh no. Oh no, it's too short. He's all the way up here. This is a really big problem. My ladder, I used up all the pieces for my ladder and I'm totally freaking out. Oh, wait. I need to be really calm because I won't be able to solve my problem unless I'm calm. So I'm going to count backwards from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. I'm nice and calm. Let me think. I have cardboard boxes. I remember Ramona and Peg stacked different objects in boxes to see if they could reach Cat. Let me try the same thing. So I'll keep my ladder, and then here's my first box. So I'm going to try this. My box is down here. No, it's still not big enough to reach him. I have one more, so let's see if that works. All right, so I'm going to stack my box just like that. Make sure it's steady. It was able to reach him. All right, now we got Cat down from the tree. Good job, campers. I'm so proud of you for being engineers and thinking and making sure you can solve those big problems just like this one. After Peg and Cat got down from the tree, they went back to the farm to help the farmer and visit the animals. It's a hot day, so the animals want to swim in the lake. But to do it safely, they need their inner tubes. And they can't figure out which ones will fit them. We have another really big problem. So, here are the inner tubes for the animals. So we have a small, we have a medium, and we have a large inner tube. And these are my animals on the farm today. Remember, you can be whatever farmer you want with whatever toys or animals you have at home. So I have my little dog, I have Stinky Skunk, and I have Mr. Moose. So I am a forest farmer today because I have some forest animals and a friend dog. So they need to figure out what inner tubes belong to them. So who do you think has the small inner tube? I'm going to try Mr. Moose. Do you think that's the right size? No, Mr. Moose is too big. Let me try my dog. Oh, that's a perfect size for him. So the small dog gets the small inner tube. Very good. So I'm going to put them down here. And I will show you in just a minute. So the small dog gets the small inner tube, just like that. Excellent. So now I have the medium-sized inner tube. So I have Stinky Skunk and Mr. Moose left. Who do you think has the medium-sized inner tube? I know that Mr. Moose is really big, so I think it's going to be Stinky Skunk. It is. That's a perfect size for him. Excellent. So I'm going to put him down here. And we can see that Stinky Skunk has the medium. And my little dog has the small inner tube. Now that just leaves who? That just leaves Mr. Moose. And he gets the big inner tube. So that's a good size for him. So we're going to put that down. And then you can see that the small dog gets the small inner tube. The medium-sized skunk gets the medium inner tube. And then Mr. Moose, who's the biggest of all the animals, gets the large inner tube. Peg and Cat decided to go with the animals down to the lake because swimming sounded really good on a hot day. But while they were swimming, Peg's twig fell into the lake when she was splashing around with the animals. But she didn't lose it because it floated to the top of the water and she was able to catch it. Adult helpers, pause the video right now and click on the Heavy Treasure video link in the description. So, just like Peg and Cat, we are going to be looking at some things that sink or float. So I have a tub halfway filled with water here, so I can tell when things sink or float. And I made a chart of everything that we're going to be testing today to see if it sinks or floats. So we're going to start with a rock. And I think rocks are heavy because Kat was telling us that heavy things sink. So this rock is pretty heavy. I think it's going to sink. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is right on the bottom. So I'm going to say this sinks. So I put a check mark next to sink. Okay. How about a pencil? Well, a pencil isn't quite like a rock. It's a little bit different. I think this one is going to float. Let's see. Is it floating? It's sitting at the top of the water, so yes, it's floating. So I'm going to make sure to mark that on my chart. So we have a pencil that floats. Okay. How about this piece of wood? Well, I know that a pencil is made of wood. So I think this is also going to float because they're made of the same material. Let's see. This one floats too. So wood looks like it floats. So I'm going to write float on this too. I'm actually going to take these out so they don't get too much water on them. So wood also floats, just like the pencil. Just like the pencil. And my chart keeps getting water on it, so don't worry if you get some water on your charts if you make one. All right, next we have a rubber band. I wonder if this sinks or floats. I think it's pretty thick on the outside, and I mean it feels light, but the band itself is pretty thick. So I'm going to say it sinks. And it does sink. So let's try that again just to be sure. Ready? It sinks right to the bottom. So the rubber band sinks. So make sure to mark that on your chart. So we have 2 sink and 2 float. Next, we need to look at change. So I have a big thing of change here. Let's start with pennies. Pennies sink right to the bottom. How about a quarter? A quarter also sinks. How about, oh, I have a loonie. I have a Canadian $1. So let's see if that sinks too. Right to the bottom. So it looks like change sinks. So change sinks. I'm going to mark that on my chart. So the last thing I have left is my aluminum foil boat. I wanted to make a boat out of aluminum foil because I had it around and I thought that would be really fun. So I hope this floats because otherwise it wouldn't be a very good boat. It does float. So my aluminum foil boat floats. So we have 3 things that sink: the rock, the rubber band, and the change. And 3 things that float: the pencil, wood, and the aluminum foil boat. Now the fun part about making aluminum foil boats is that you can make them sink. So we're going to add change to the boat to see how many pieces of change or how many coins it takes to make our boat sink. So let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12. Our boat sank with 12. Let's celebrate our accomplishments today. So we're going to add 2 people to our poster, our farm poster, and you can add the tree too if you want. I just added Peg and Cat because we helped Peg get down from his tree, and we also helped Cat. So Cat has his little floaties on, so I added those 2 to our farm poster today. Again, you can put them any way you want. It's your poster. Be proud of your accomplishments. That's it for today. Remember to read every day, play outside, and solve those really big problems. I'll see you next time.